So here we are in Evendim, just south of the Stable Master on Tinadir, and we're going to talk to Calenglad.
I wondered if this day would come.
You say that Aragorn has need of the Dunedain? I wondered if this day would come. We have safeguarded Annuminas and the lands around Lake Evendim for so long now that it seemed we would do so forever. To be told thus that it comes to an end, and we must travel into distant lands to the south. Calenglad gazes for a moment out at the clear waters of Lake Evendim. I will go with the Grey Company. That is my duty, and I will not shy away from it. But first, I want to save some of the relics of Annuminas from being plundered. Angmar still haunt the city, leaderless though they be, and in the past few weeks they have allied themselves with numerous tomb robbers to strip the city of any relics they can find. Let us recover such relics from one of the wards while we still can. Speak with me when you are ready to go. And we shall travel to the flooded ward.
I will go with the Grey Company, but there is something I must first do.
I will go with the Great Company, but first I want to clear one of the wards of Annuminas of relics that would be plundered by the Angmarim and their tomb robber allies if we must leave. So this is a solo instance. So you'll have to abandon your friends.
The Ranger Calenglad has long stood watch over the ancient city of Annuminas in Evendim. If he is to join the Grey Company on its southern road, he will need to leave that city behind.
Let us clear this ward of robbers, Holobrand. The false king has been defeated, but followers of Angmar still remain in Annuminas. The coffers of Khan Dum are emptied, and those riches have brought the loyalty of these robbers. Too many relics have already been wrested from this once proud city. From my city. There they are, Holobrand. For Annuminas and Nurio. So we're going to spank all these guys. And it's basically going to be like an escort quest. At least until the very end, because I think he runs off at some point. Okay, this guy's trying to abandon ship. Too slow. The coins of Angmar are wasted, if this is the quality of wretches they buy. Still, if the Rangers leave for the southern lands, even the weak will seem mighty if unopposed. More robbers approach! I'm not really sure we should be crossing our swords. Like, I'm fighting the one on the left, you're fighting the one on the right. We probably could have divvied those up better, I think. And he's running away. He's dead. Get a nice little clothesline on him as he runs past. Okay. They fall! Let us keep moving. I am not content to leave robbers within this city. The fighting against the Marviel's forces took a grave toll on this part of the city, Holobrand. It did not always look thus. Up these steps, the hired hands of Angmar came from this way. So there's another 3 guys. Let's get some parry responses in there, get a bit of AoE going. We're making a good team, Calenglad. They are no match! Would that all allies of Angmar were so frail. Annuminas has stood empty for most of the age, but the Dunedain have always watched over it. Can we really abandon it again? Is it wise to travel to the Southlands? Let us proceed, Holobrand. So I think we're going back downstairs now. Watch your step upon the stairs. Do you hear that? Voices from the tomb ahead. Ready yourself for battle. Alright, let's go attack this guy because he's a ranged one. Melee man will come back in range and hopefully we can AoE him a bit. Let's spank that one pretty good. Okay. He's nearly dead. Finishing attack. Donk. Love that. Never get old. Right, stab this guy in the back. Good fortune within the crypt, Holobrand. There are many robbers within. As he casually walks back to wherever he was aggroed. Go on, sir. We're going this way. Walkies. Come on. Come back this way. Well, you're not going that way. Okay, maybe we don't then. Where are you off to? Oh no, I meant to clear out the stuff. You're just literally going to walk off somewhere. Okay. So we'll head deeper in there then while you casually stroll off. What have we got inside? Some men's. Okay, let's pull you two. And pull you two. We'll get all 4 of you at once. You two are melee. Okay, we'll run back to the range guy. And we'll fight over here. Commence AoE! We're getting loads of parry responses. This is glorious. Now we're probably going to end up putting the 2 robber leader, but it should be fine anyway, because 1 or 2 of the guys are now dead. The other 2 are probably not far behind with the AoE we've done to them. The 3rd one's dead. Alright, we'll focus on this guy. I think the other one's running away, so yeah, he's about to die anyway. Yeah, I feel that the Guardian DPS is a lot better than it used to be back in the days of Moria and Mirkwood. Even without particularly going overboard to spec as like a DPS Guardian. That's a phrase that I don't like using. I'm very much a firm believer in the idea that a healer class should be played as a healer, a tank class should be played as a tank, and a DPS class should be played as a DPS. So I would always end up building my Guardians and Wardens in tank specs. Might level them while questing in a DPS line. Probably the Guardian more so because it really helps with DPS, but a Warden can just run into a camp in tank spec, pull 20 mobs and not care and just leech them all to death basically, which is fun. Right, now our problem here is that our power is getting low. There we go. Get a little bit of power back from Catch Your Breath. And finish him. Donk. That was a nice one. Right, let's just take 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I have any food on me at all. I've got loads of crap in my bags now though, which is not particularly useful stuff. Let's get another burst of recovery going. Should be right for these 2 guys. They should die soon enough. Big splat, there we go. And finish off this guy, he's the last one. And then if memory serves me right, I believe we can have an old familiar face should appear in this room. Or would if I had some power to finish this guy off. There we go. Donk. Oh, there's another one outside. Where did he come from? Okay, they're always there, hiding in the things. Alright. Let's go pull this guy over to us. Rawr! Okay, you're a range mob, but you should run towards me. If I hide behind this pillar. Where's he gone? I don't know. Where'd you? Are you the same guy? He just went and ran in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Kind of like floating on no power, which is not great, but he's nearly dead. Get the finishing flurry on him. There we go. You have defeated the tomb robbers and should now examine their plunder. So we head right down to the back of the tomb, which is where we should have been if we'd actually killed them all in the right order. We can see a chest. Inside the chest you see many relics stolen from Annuminas. Very good, Holobrand. We will return these relics to their proper places, but first I have other business here. Gwyneth! I know you are there. Gwyneth, come forth. My curiosity demanded I show myself Dunedain. Nothing more. He's infatuated with the Blue Lady. Who is this hobbit you bring before me, Calenglad? Holobrand is a friend of Aragorn, my chieftain, charged with mustering the Dunedain, that they may aid him. What dangers could have befallen the son of Arathorn that such help is necessary? Has the time come at last for the king to assume his throne? That is why we have come. It has been made known to us that Aragorn has need of the Dunedain. I will ride to him in Rohan. It is my duty. There will be trials upon the road. It is a long way to that land. I care not, Gwyneth. All my concerns are for those I leave behind. Such concerns are a weakness in a man. Is that all you have to say to me? Have I not spent a lifetime? Calenglad. Short are the lives of men, even those of the Dunedain. Even proud Elendil came to an end in death, and I mourned his passing. But I mourned not for a season, nor for a single span of years. My grief will last for many lifetimes. And so it is, I give my love to that which can outlast the lifetime of a single man. Men may die, Calenglad. Indeed, I see death upon your road. But if through your actions Aragorn takes his throne, a kingdom shall return that should never have ended. And is that not worth some measure of sorrow? I do not know, Gwyneth. Farewell, Calenglad. Annuil will remember you. I will return when Aragorn has regained his throne. I promise. You must think me an old fool, Holobrand. There is no protection I can offer Gwyneth that she cannot manage for herself. Still, it is difficult to leave behind people and places we hold dear. I did not want to leave without saying goodbye. I have now done so, but it does not make the leaving any easier. Let us leave this place, Holobrand. The air has grown chill of a sudden, and I am ready to return to Tilludir.
That is the way of it then.
That is the way of it, Holobrand. Some part of my heart will remain always within the walls of Annuminas, though duty carry me far away. It will be up to others now to safeguard the places, and the people, that I hold dear. I will ride to Aragorn, and let the future hold what it may. I will face it unblinking. So we can either have Elixir of Will or Fate, which again are usable all the way up to level cap, they're not level restricted. A map to Thorikel, which is where we're going to go to meet our next ranger. Or we can have a legendary item title, which applies Western S damage and a tier 3 bonus damage against beasts damage bonus as well. So I think at the moment, because I have common damage on my sword, that I might well just take that.
We should travel now north to Forokal.
So apply that. So I get Numenorian Beastmaster as my title. So I now do Western S damage type, which is good against the dead, and also have a little bit of bonus damage against any kind of beasts that we come across. I will speak with some others of the Dunedain here in Evendim about joining with the Great Company on its journey south. But you should travel now north to Forokal. I sent the ranger Lothrandir to meet with the Lossoth some time ago about the growing danger of Angmar. But once his task was completed, he loved the land and its people so much that he decided to remain. He would be disappointed to learn the Great Company was called without his participation. Travel north to Surikila to speak with Lothrandir, but keep this in mind. He has lived among the Lossoth for quite a while now, and has surely adopted some of their customs and taken on something of their personalities. So this one's only going to give us a scroll of renewal, which basically just refunds all the legendary item points, or a map to Angmar, which is where the last bit of ranger gathering is going to occur. So we're going to take that quest now, and just dismiss the Farmer's Fair notification. But before we go there, we want to head south, just around Oakbarton, because we've got another mysterious relic over there that we need to get to. So we can get a stable down there using a swift travel. And then we've got to try and work out where the mysterious relic is. Okay, so in Oakbarton then, it should be somewhere up to the west, in the area around North Cotton Farm. So I think it's literally up this path here that we want to go. Here's the camp at the bottom of the farm. And... or is it down the bottom? Actually, no, I think it's down the bottom, might be. I think it could be in this field. It's been so long since I do this. No, you're a bounder. Is it one of these fields? Or am I imagining it? No. It should be 23.6 south, so it should be less south and less west. I'll put it over here somewhere. Up on this hill. There we go. It is in one of these fields. So here we are, a bunch of hobbits standing around, wondering why the nasty green oozy stone is here. So if we interact with this, we're going to get another quest. In the centre of the field stands an evil looking relic, clearly not of hobbit make. You stare warily at the relic, but it divulges none of its secrets. You feel vaguely ill, and an unhealthy aura seems to emanate from the relic. So accept that. I'm going to talk with one of the hobbits nearby. What happened here?
Can't a body be left alone?
You want to know what happened here? I'll tell you what's happened. Someone has left this dreadful thing right in the middle of my prized pipeweed crop, and it's gone and killed all of the plants. I'm ruined. My pipeweed was certain to take first prize at the annual festival, and now it's all gone. Disaster. I'm sorry. You don't know where it came from?
Well, the gall of some folk.
No, I don't, but I have some suspicions. You see, Adaric burrows over there. I think he hauled this thing onto my field overnight in order to eliminate my pipeweed from contention. He's had it in for me ever since he saw how well my plants were doing. Well, now they're all gone, thanks to that sneak. Couldn't have carried it, you say? Well, he probably dragged it with a team of horses. No, I don't see any ruts in the earth, but I just know he's the one that did it. It seems unlikely. Do you think there might be more? More?
How rude.
Not in the Shire, I warrant. We'd have heard about it. But I wouldn't be upset if one of these things appeared in the middle of Adaric's pipeweed field, I'll tell you that much. So he's suspecting industrial espionage. But you can see it's like emanating nastiness out from it, slowly killing all these crops.
It's been a foul day, it has.
It's been a very foul day. All your crops are dead, I know. Do you know what this horrible thing is? If you know anything about it, you need to tell me at once. I will not stand for this sort of thing, I tell you. We are honest, respectable folk, and do not deserve to have such awful things placed in our backyards without our knowledge or consent. I mean, honestly, have you ever seen such a thing? Yep, I've seen 2 already. This is number 3. But that leaves us with 2 more. So next stop then, we need to mithril coin over to Lothrandr in Surikila, who is just by the stable master on the east side of town. So let's go speak to him.